just got to do what I got to do. All right, Mr. Sato, anything, sir?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, all right. Here's where the court.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Now, guys, we know that our brother Gunner is fighting for his life. And you even have Kim Kardashian trying to free him and getting him out of jail. Which is interesting because, you know, he possibly did something very, very bad. We all know what's going on with the YSL case. I won't even mention it now. But this is the third time that his bond motion was rejected this week. Okay? And of course, in the beginning of that clip, you saw the outburst about what was going on. And what I'm going to do right now is I want to play the judge. What the judge had to say the entire clip, and then we'll come back.
I just got to do what I got to do. All right, Mr. Sato, anything, sir?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, all right. Here's where the court's kind of, where I think all of you are kind of stuck between. There is the standard for bond, which is a preponderance of the evidence. And then there is, and that proffers are authorized by our state Supreme Court for bond. They are not offered or not authorized unless otherwise agreed to for trial. And that strict burden or strict proof is required for that particular proffer as a result to a issue of proof at trial. So we're stuck in between the two burdens in this case. We also acknowledge the fact that the defendants are presumed to be innocent, and this particular system authorizes the court to consider bond based on statute as well as case law, and I have done so in this particular case, and will continue to do so. The other challenge that our imperfect system kind of just hasn't figured out a way to kind of deal with, other than reconsidering the issue of bond and changing circumstances of bond, is acknowledged for proof that may or may not come at trial, but the state bears that burden at this point in time. And it's not a perfect system in the sense that we won't know until that time whether or not many of these statements that have been proffered by the state come to pass or come to fruition. That's no consultation or consolation for your client, Mr. Samuel and Mr. Sadow. And but unfortunately, that's the best that the system can offer at this point in time, given the status of the case law and the like. The only thing I can potentially do is, like I said, I will try the case as expeditiously as possible. But at this point in time, I don't find any change in circumstances that would allow me to, or move me from changing my decision as to bond. And if anybody's in the gallery and you can't otherwise control yourself or otherwise you want to make any appropriate comments, then you can leave at this point in time. No harm will come or nothing else will occur. But if you remain in this courtroom and make any outbursts, I'll have you arrested.
All right. So you've seen the threat that the judge had to make because of I don't know who that was. Seems like, I don't know if those were Pookies and Ray Rays or family members. I don't know. They were talking trash. And, obviously we got to look at the fact that the guy has arrested because of evidence against him. If the evidence was not so, being that he's from Atlanta, being that he's popular, I cannot see why they wouldn't let him go. But there's a reason why they won't let him go. Because they feel that he's implicated. So then my question for all you people who want him to be free, why is he in there in the first place? P. Diddy, Kim Kardashian, because if it was somebody else, y'all wouldn't care. But because he's a celebrity, he gets preferential treatment. He can do whatever he wants to do. Is that right? 155 days. That's what y'all complaining about. You have people literally who have been in jail for 30 years and didn't do it. Or for lesser crimes. For the fact that they didn't know, situation with the public defender. And got put in jail for so many years where they could have been out all the time or had charges dropped. We're not dealing with that, are we? But y'all want preferential treatment because that's your homeboy. Oh, free my brother. I don't know if the guy did it or not. But obviously, if the brother didn't do it, he'd be out. And it's a black city. He's popular there. The judge is black. But then here's the outburst. Look at the outburst. Y'all want to talk trash to the judge because you don't like what the judge said. So you're going to talk trash to the judge, huh? Until he told you he was going to lock y'all ass up. Now you got some sense. Now you know how to shut your mouth, right? But out on the streets, you ain't got no sense. See, it be them same people like that ain't got no sort of respect for black people out there in the streets. We threatening you, but now when you get in the jail cell, you in the courtroom, you ain't got no guns. You ain't running your mouth, huh? Well, see, because you got to respect somebody in life. That's the point. So you can do whatever the hell you want to do until you get in front of these people, and that's a black judge, but it's still against as that system, right? Get in front of that system, now all of a sudden you're gonna bow down. Should have thought about how you was acting. Should have thought about that. Should have thought about it. You don't know how to act? Should have thought about it. You don't want to act okay in the streets? They're gonna lock your ass up. Then when you get locked up, you find out you can't do the crime. And they gotta have some serious evidence against this guy for him to still be there. I just can't see how he's not there if they ain't got the evidence. And folk want to be able to do what they want to do in life and not have no consequences, because that's how it is in the black community a lot of times. We want to do whatever the hell we want to do, and then when the white people get a hold of us or the police get a hold of us, it's all we crying now. Oh, free him, free that person. If you would have been, worried about doing your music and not doing other stuff, you wouldn't be in jail. You can try to free Gunna all you want. The state of Georgia, okay, got him in there. He got to answer to them, and that's one thing you guys gotta understand. When people come get you, your mama can't help you, daddy can't help you, your church can't help you. When you in them jail cells, in them four walls, can't nobody help you then. Better think about that before you get yourself locked up. Better think about that before you get yourself messed up. Better think about that before you lose your life. Better think about it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. I'm out.